Hey, it's Ray, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing my top 5 weapons in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I'll be talking about the pros and cons of each weapons that I'm introducing to you guys, and I'll even show you guys the attachments that I'm currently running for all these weapons. Real quick before we start, I just want to let you guys know that I am running the same perks on pretty much all of these classes, which are Battle Hardened, Quick Fix, and Ghost. I don't really find any of the other perks usable, so these are just all the perks that I'm currently running. And so with that, let's get straight into this video. Coming in at number 5, we have the AUG, and as you can see I got the extended barrels, the foregrip, and the 32 round mags, with my favorite attachments, the ADS grip and the ADS stock. The AUG is in my opinion one of the most underrated weapons in this game. It has a really good headshot damage and a range similar to that of the assault rifles. That range makes it extremely versatile, as it already has a good hipfire accuracy and a low recoil to boot. This makes it good for any gunfight, be it close or long range, and the only issues that I really have with this gun is the really small magazine size. The 32 round mag does take quite a while to unlock if I remember correctly, and I don't really want to switch to the 5.56 to get the 60 round mag just because I prefer the handling of the 9mm on this gun. The small magazine size does indeed make it harder to get multi-kills with this weapon, so I recommend running a sidearm to run with this gun, just because I find myself having to pull out my pistol all the time with this loadout. And as you can see, it does perform pretty well, and I really recommend you guys to try it. This is one of my favorite weapons in the game. I'm curious to know if you guys try it and how you guys perform with it, whether you're getting more kills or less kills, because I've never seen anyone run this same exact setup before, and I'm really curious to see how other players perform with this weapon. Coming in at number 4, we have the M4A1, everyone's favorite gun, with the M16 Grenadier barrel, the 50 round mags, ADS grip, ADS stock, and the Viper reflex sight. So the M4 is actually the first weapon I ever got up to the gold camo, and I really enjoyed using this weapon. It has a really good headshot damage, and in my opinion the easiest AR to score headshots with. And even though it has been nerfed multiple times for the headshot damage, it doesn't really affect it all that much for me. It has the best hipfire of any AR I've used thus far. The only real issue I have with this gun is the fact that I need the 50 round mags. The 30 round mags are just too little, the reload speed is extremely slow. Even with sleight of hand, it doesn't really help the reload speed. And also the recoil at long range is kind of a nightmare. Well, it's more towards the horizontal recoil. The vertical recoil, however, for the most part is honestly fine. I never really understood the nerfs made to this gun. It never really felt OP to me. The way I view it is that it was just really overused because everyone felt so familiar with the M4 and it was so versatile as a weapon. But otherwise, I think it's still a really good weapon despite getting nerfed multiple times. And yeah, that's pretty much it to this awesome gun. Coming in at number 3, we have the Kilo 141. With the 19.8 inch barrel, the 50 round mags, ADS stock and grip, as well as the Viper reflex sight. Now this gun is my favorite gun right now, and to be honest I think it's the easiest to use out of all the guns in this game. It feels like it has a slightly slower fire rate compared to the M4 and the RAM7, but that actually makes it better because the recoil is much easier to control and I can land my shots more consistently. It has really minimal damage drop off as well, so taking long range fights with it isn't actually that bad. So it's really good for mid and long range fights, but it's honestly terrible up close. It has a really bad hipfire accuracy and a really slow sprint to fire speed as well, which really hurts its performance up close and personal. I know a lot of people probably haven't tried using the Kilo, or they did but it was at a really low level, but I promise you, if you put the time and effort to actually get the attachments and you try using my current loadout, I guarantee you it is so good, you won't regret it. I really love this gun, and in my opinion it is the best gun. But of course there are other guns that are higher on this list that I feel are easier to use at a base level for other players, because I just haven't seen the same kind of success with the Kilo for other players that play this game. Coming in at number 2, we have the Ram 7, the new release gun that you can get with the Battle Pass, with the lightweight suppressor, XRK Ranger barrel, the 45 round mags, ADS grip, and the Viper reflex sight. The Ram's recoil is extremely easy to control, and it doesn't have much of a kick both vertically and horizontally. It is extremely accurate as well, and I think it's actually more accurate than an M4. It already has a very fast ADS and sprint to fire speed, which is always really nice, so that makes it usable up close. However, it does have a really bad hipfire accuracy, and even with a grip on, the hipfire accuracy doesn't really change much, so I just got rid of it entirely. And it also lacks magazine size. However, the 45 is better than the 30 round mag, so I just use it anyway, even though I wish they would have a bigger size mag for it. The barrel, I decided to use the XRK because the other barrels I believe only increases ADS speed, which isn't really needed for this gun, especially with the ADS grip and stock. And the lightweight suppressor is good for stealth, without sacrificing ADS speed like the bigger suppressors do. So that's always really nice. One thing I'm not too sure about this weapon though is whether you need the battle pass to actually unlock it or it unlocks for free. But if you do have to buy the battle pass, I believe that you can probably fall back onto a Kilo 141 and it will work just as well for you. But as I said previously, you do need to unlock all the attachments for the Kilo, otherwise it's just not going to work as well. As you can see, the time to kill on this weapon is not that slow, and it's actually really fast. And I really like it. It has a really good headshot damage as well, and it's really easy to control and flick around with. And finally, at number 1, we have the MP5 with the suppressed barrel, the foregrip, the 45 round mag, ADS grip, and ADS stock. The MP5 in my opinion is the most overpowered gun in the game right now because of the fact that it has an extremely fast time to kill. It also has an extremely fast ADS speed and a sprint to fire speed. The recoil is extremely easy to control as well, and it only gets hard at long range, but let's be honest, who uses the MP5 at a really long range? The hipfire accuracy of this weapon is insane. It's almost broken, it's so accurate. The only real issue that I have with this gun is the damage per bullet, but that's just to balance out the already powerful weapon. The damage drop off is pretty bad as well, but honestly I don't think it's as bad as I think it is, because I have had players that modified the MP5 in a way where they consistently kill me at long range with this gun, so I think it's actually quite versatile, just that with different builds you can actually make it into a long range weapon. The MP5's time to kill, in my opinion, is the fastest in the game, with the only guns ever beating it is a one-shot kill weapon. As you can see, people are just getting killed so fast that I barely even see them for more than maybe 1.5 seconds or so. Now, even though I say that this is the most overpowered weapon, this is actually my least favorite gun to use out of the whole entire list. And it's also the only gun in this list that I do not have the gold camo for, so there's that. But anyway, do let me know which gun is your personal favorite in the comments below. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's been Ray, peace out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.